There really is no ending the shame at Bangalore schools. A 3-year-old was reportedly sexually assaulted inside her school campus on as many as 2 occasions. Acting on the complaint, the police arrested an office attendant late on Wednesday night. Headlines today's Pratibha Raman reports on Bangalore's School of Horror.
On the morning of 26th November, a woman dropped her 3-year-old daughter of a reputed private school in East Bengaluru. When a child got home that day, she wasn't her usual self. After repeated coaxing, the 3-year-old finally said that a school attendant had done bad things with her. Panicking, the child was taken for a medical examination which confirmed rape. It's a script that has played out with sickening regularity. The child was raped not once but twice on school premises.
One person by name Nagaraj, who was an attendant in the school, has been arrested. He is the accused in the case. He has been arrested, interrogated, and he has been sent to the judicial custody.
Bengaluru has been shamed again. Another child allegedly raped in school. In July, a 6-year-old girl was allegedly raped in an upscale school, triggering fierce protests by parents. A gym instructor was arrested. In October, another 3-year-old was allegedly assaulted by an office assistant in school premises after the child identified him during the investigation. What's wrong with Bengaluru schools? Aren't children safe anymore? What happened to the guidelines that were issued by the Bengaluru police, which included installation of GPS in buses, CCTV cameras in school buildings, and mandatory verification of school staff?
While on one hand, we see a paedophile who has jumped bail and fled the country right under the purview of the Bangalore police, on the other, this city witnesses an epidemic with regards to the child abuse cases inside school premises, raising a lot of concern among Bangaloreans who fear when it comes to sending their children to the schools. With camera person Madhu, Pratibha Raman, Bangalore, Headlines Today.
We have Pratibha Raman joining us live from Bengaluru for more on the story. Pratibha, it's evident that the guidelines that have been set by the Bangalore police has really not helped because they have not been enforced. What really does the police have to say for itself? Because on one hand, it is battling an increasing spate of cases of crime against children, and on the other hand, there is the allegation that they simply don't act on cases that they have prior information about.
Well, there are 3 points here that needs to be looked into. Number one, the fact that there have been guidelines that have to be implemented, but then how far do these school management take this up seriously, and how long will they take to actually complete this entire process is still a big question mark in the minds of both the parents as well as the citizens of Bangalore. And number two, with respect to this particular case, the incidents have happened on 2 separate occasions, and during the interim period, whether the management was involved in this, whether they were aware of it, all this is still a matter of investigation. And number 3, the CCTV cameras, how many of them were installed, whether there was a background check of the accused that was done. So many questions that still remain unanswered. So many fingers pointing at the Department of Education as well as the government as well as the police here.
All right, Pratibha, thanks very much for getting us all those details. We'll keep a close track on that story. This time, a 3-year-old allegedly being sexually assaulted on the school premises not once but twice.